All right, how you doing, my music warriors? It's Mr. Mashmeyer with Mr. Berry, also
Hello.
known as GunnyCrash and BerrySax. Today, what we are going to do is our students will be choosing their own song to do their assignment with, but we are going to do a couple example songs. And in honor of Black History Month, we're going to be listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire for the first song live so you can see the instruments. And then we are going to listen to the late, great Prince. But before we do that, guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but this crazy guy next to me, Mr. Berry, has actually performed with Prince. Mr. Berry, would you like to tell him about that?
So guys, I don't know if you are aware, but he actually performed in the Super Bowl about maybe 13, 14 years ago. The Super Bowl took place in Miami, Florida. At the time, I was a member of Florida Agricultural Mechanical University Marching 100. For those of you that do not know, that is a college marching band. It's actually a world-renowned marching band. Matter of fact, we've actually had some performances this year. The most notable one was the NCAA football championship halftime show. We actually started that performance. But Prince is an outstanding musician. It was just an experience just to kind of watch him as he just kind of floated around from instrument to instrument to instrument. Guys, he can play. He could play practically every instrument. Just
That's
so that you know,
amazing.
he can play. He can play practically. He played the saxophone. He can play brass instruments. He can play the saxophone well, actually.
Well, I've
Um,
told you before, Mr. Berry, I've had the honor of playing with a lot of different musicians in the Marine Corps, but man, Prince was one I always wanted to play with. So
yeah.
I am envious, dude.
So, guys, if you have time, go to YouTube, type in Prince Super Bowl performance, and you'll see him performing
Yep.
with the Marching 100.
And I looked and looked and looked and looked, and I tried to find you in the crowd of the Marching 100, and I didn't find it, but I know you're there
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
So anyway, guys, today when we watch these videos, we're going to listen for a couple things. We're going to listen for what genre you think it is. We're going to listen for the instruments. Okay, and that includes vocals. Don't forget that. And then we're going to ask you two very difficult questions. How does it make you feel? We got to talk about our emotions. And why do you think you feel that way? Could be a memory, could be, something as simple as, oh, I heard that at my so-and-so's wedding and it makes me remember that. And so that's good stuff. So, all right, we are going to start off with Earth, Wind, and Fire. And it is Can't Hide Love Live. And for those of you who are watching along with our YouTube channel, you know by now that I cannot play the songs because it is a copyright violation. So I just have to tell you this is a song that we're doing. It is listed on YouTube as Earth, Wind, and Fire dash Can't Hide Love live in parentheses YouTube. It is 2 minutes and 56 seconds long. So when you find that title with that song length, you are on the correct one. Mr. Berry, on your count, sir.
All right, guys, very important. We would prefer that you pull out a sheet of paper and take notes. We're going to jot down the genre, the instruments that we hear, and all of those things. So please participate once after we finish watching the video. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and
All right. That is a great song. Okay, so what genre do we think this is, gang?
Thank you. Genre, guys, what are your thoughts?
What genres? Say that again, Zaria.
Jazz.
Okay, that is a good one because they were playing at a jazz fest. But what do you think it was mixed with?
With
Okay,
soul.
Jarrell.
Okay,
blues.
good. Soul that did have some soul in it too. Okay.
And then also has some blues in it. So thank you, Jarrell.
Okay. But the main ingredient is rock along with jazz. But those others that we mentioned, blues, soul, are all part of that. Okay, the jazz fusion is a fusion of a lot of different elements, different genres, and the jazz primarily comes from the horns, the style of the horns playing. Okay, very good. So speaking of instruments, what instruments did you see and hear, gang? You can type them or you can say them.
Drum.
Very good, drum set. Now, did you also notice that there were two other drum pods that were playing as well? They were percussionists, one on the right stage, one on the left stage. They were playing congas, bongos on one side, and timbales and a couple other things on the other. Okay, so there was more than one drummer on stage, but good on you. What goes with drums? What guitar goes with drums?
Bass.
Bass guitar, very good, Azaria. Okay, and the bass guitarist in Earth, Wind, and Fire he's a monster.
His name is Verdine White.
Verdine. That guy, he puts on a show on his own because he's really into the music when he plays, and what a fantastic player. Okay, so we got the drum set, we got bass. What else? What other rhythm instruments did we see? Choir, you want to jump in there? Okay, there was not a tuba, Azaria. Good guess, but not a tuba. Oftentimes, there's only going to be one bass instrument, and a tuba would be another bass instrument. There would be no need for it. Okay, keyboard.
Keyboards in there.
Okay, keyboard over here. I'm going to also say there were two keyboard players, okay? One was playing a piano on the floor of the stage, and then you had the token white guy was playing keyboard up on a stage next to, it always makes him smile. There's one white guy on stage. I call that the token white guy. Anyway, he was playing electronic keyboard, and then the piano player was down on the stage himself. So there was actually two keyboardists. Okay, did we see any other guitars? Any other guitars, gang?
Hey guys, you know you can like turn your microphone on.
Yeah, you can turn your mics on.
No.
Okay. What about, we saw one guy who was singing that had this kind of mic on right here. It was right next to his face, and he was playing a guitar. What was it?
Not an acoustic guitar.
He was definitely playing the electric guitar. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And he was singing too, so that should give you an indicator.
And then Jarrell, I think you already commented on that. He put a male lead voice.
Okay, male lead singer. Correct. Very good job, choir. Male lead singer. What about the backup singers?
There was a male background singer.
Okay, there was several male background singers. Both of the percussionists were singing. Both keyboardists were singing. The guitarist was singing. So there were quite a few male background singers. All right. So here's the big question. How did that song make you feel? How did it make you feel? What did you think? Did it bring up any memories? Did it make you think of doing something? Or did it make you happy, sad? What do you think?
Anyone.
It's okay to show your emotions, guys. That's what music is about.
So it made me feel a little relaxed, Mr. Matchmark. Like this is the type of music that I would love to listen to after I had a long day's work. Yeah.
That kind of makes me feel like a good rap and sway with the wife.
Right. Okay.
A nice slow dance. Right. I don't know if I could really listen to that great music and not move, not dance. It wouldn't be relaxing to me, but that's just me. So I like that. Okay, little jazzy swing. Okay, all right, good, Azaria. So we're going to downshift into our second song, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. Little different style of song, but a fantastic musician that we talked about earlier. This is Prince and the Revolution. and we are going to be listening to a song that I grew up on. I danced at school dances to this song. Okay. As soon as
All
Mr.
right.
Berry's
We gotta
ready.
write this down on number
Yeah.
10 assignment too.
Yeah, just write it down, or you could even type it into the chat what instruments you think you hear or what this genre is, and we can talk about it when it's done.
Same with choir. So here we go, right, guys? Pay attention. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and
All right. So, for those of you who are joining us on YouTube, I did tell you that is Prince and the Revolution. Let's Go Crazy official music video is 4 minutes long. So, man, I just can't sit still when I listen to that song. I just cannot sit still when I listen to it. What a great song. Makes me want to go crazy. Anyway, so genre, what do you think?
Rock and roll.
Very good, Eddie. Rock and roll. Okay? You can't get any more rock and roll. And, well, popular, yes, Azari, it was a popular song. I would have accepted pop as an answer as well. Okay? But when you have screaming guitars like that and just a driving beat, that's rock. Especially that kind of guitar solo. That's good. Man, that's rock. Whew, I got to calm down. Okay, so what instruments did we hear?
Electric guitar.
Very good, Eddie. Electric guitar.
Humberto says electric guitar, piano, and drum set.
Okay, electric guitar, piano. Very good. And drum set. Okay, what goes along with drum set, gang? It happened to be a purple one this time. He was playing a purple what guitar?
Bass.
Bass. Bass guitar.
Bass.
Yes, it is spelled like the fish, but it is not. So it is a bass guitar. Now, what about the singers?
A male lead singer.
Okay, good. Male lead singer. Excellent, guys. You guys are getting really, really good at this. What about backup singers? Did you hear? Did you hear any backup singers?
No.
Or C.
Yeah,
Or
did
even
you see a couple? Okay, did you notice that the bass player had a headset mic on?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we know that there's at least one background singer. Okay, did you hear females in the background singing as well? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, anybody else want to refute that?
Yes.
Okay, good refutation, because the Revolution was made up of 2 guys and 2 girls. The drummer and the bass player was guys. The keyboardist and the other guitarist are female. So there were male and female background singers. Okay? So you guys are getting a lot better at this. Tell me, though, how did this song make you feel? Did you feel like going crazy like me? Did it make you just go?
It was okay.
It was okay. It was okay. Didn't get your blood flowing and make you kind of. You didn't want to do any of that stuff?
Not really.
Oh
I'm not one
man,
to listen to rock songs.
you are missing out on some great stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Man, first you could have rapped and swayed with your significant other to the first song, and then just power dance out and get all sweaty to the second one, man. Anybody else feel any kind of other emotion while they were listening to that song? Anybody else? Choir, you want to jump in here? Let's talk about our feelings.
Well, I think that song was very energetic, and that would be the type of song choice that I would have, like if I was feeling tired or, feeling like I'm about to fall asleep or something. So that's what I would want to listen to.
What about Mr. Berry? Do you think that would be a great song for, say, a playlist when you're working out?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, because that'd be a good one to get your make you want to work out harder because the
Mhm.
beat is good and strong. Okay, so basically, guys, before we sign off here, what you're doing is exactly what you just did with those two songs, only you're going to choose your own. Now, Mr. Berry and I recommend that you choose a live performance or at least a video that shows the players playing the instruments, because that will actually help you to hear them when you see them. Okay, so the 4 questions that we were asking are exactly the same ones for the assignment that we just did. So we were just kind of helping you guys practice. So
So one more time, guys, this is your song choice, not
yep,
what we just watched. Your song choice.
your song choice. All right. So Mr. Berry and I are going to say see you later to our listeners, but that does not mean that our class members can go away. Let me say that again. That does not mean that our class members can go away. All right, Mr. Berry, take it away, sir.
Peace out.
We love you guys, and we'll see you again tomorrow.